Good morning, students. I am Surendra, TGT in English at TTWRJC Voice Singarani. Today, I am going to teach you an interesting topic, that is if conditionals or conditional sentences. Students, observe the following sentences here. If you throw a ball into the sky, it falls down. If you throw anything into the sky, it falls down. Student, because of gravitational force. It is a truth, isn't it? It is truth or not? If you throw anything into the sky, it falls down. It's a truth. Next, see the second sentence here. Suppose Vani studies well, she will become a teacher. If Vani studies well, she will become a teacher. There is a probability here. If Vani doesn't study well, she won't become a teacher. Isn't it? There is a probability here. So see, observe the sentence very carefully here. If you work hard, you will get. If you don't work hard, you won't get. Right? So there is a probability here. Next, third sentence. See the third sentence. If I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. Actually, I am not a bird. I won't fly in the sky. Because it's my imagination. If I were a bird, I would fly in the sky. Isn't it? Right? It is a imaginary action. Next, if I had cleaned the house, I could gone to the movies. It means I didn't clean the house and I didn't go to the movies. This is the unfulfilled action. Right here, unfulfilled action is there. What is the definition? According to this sentence, I'm going to write a definition on conditional sentences here. Conditionals are the sentences which usually talks about a truth, a probable action, an imagination of a person, or an unfulfilled action by using the subordinate conjunctions if, or suppose, or supposing, or provided. These sentences are also called adverb clauses or adverb clauses of condition. See, students, every conditional sentence has two parts. See the example. If India wins the match, I will give a party. Here, two sentences. From begin to comma, one sentence. After comma, there is another sentence here. Observe carefully. Right? If plus sentence, it is also called if clause or subordinate clause. So here we are using subordinate conjunction here. If is a subordinate conjunction. That's why it is a subordinate clause or dependent clause, because it's depend on subordinate clause. This sentence depends on subordinate clause. From beginning to comma. After comma, I will give a party. Here there is a subject and verb and object here. So this is called main clause, or this is also called principal clause or independent clause. Okay, students. Next, there are four types of clauses, sentences, conditional sentences. So one is the zero conditional sentences. Second one is the open conditional sentences. Third one is the imaginary conditional sentences. Fourth one is the unfulfilled conditional sentences. So in this four, today I am going to teach you only two conditional sentences. One is the zero conditional sentences. Second one is the open conditional sentences. The zero conditional sentences. It is also called the type 0 conditional sentences. See the structure of 0 conditional sentences. If plus simple present, comma, again simple present we have to write. So what is the simple present structure here? Subject plus V1 or V1S plus object. Where we are going to use V1? If the third person is singular, then we can use S or ES or IS or EN to the verb. Right? See the usage of the zero conditional sentence here. It is used to express truths. So it is used to express truths, universal truths, scientific truths, or mathematical truths. So see the example here. If you add oxygen and hydrogen, it becomes water, isn't it? If you add oxygen and hydrogen, it becomes water. It's a truth. It's a scientific truth. If you add both red and white, it becomes pink, isn't it? Try this. If you add both red and white, it becomes pink. It is also truth. If you add oil into the water, it floats on the surface of the water, isn't it? It is also scientific truth. If you heat the ice, it melts, isn't it? If you heat the ice, it melts. These 4 examples are truths, right? Then see the second conditional sentences, that is the open conditional sentences or the probable conditional sentences or the type 1 conditional sentences, right? The open conditional sentences is also called the probable conditional sentences and the type 1 conditional sentences. See the structure of the open conditional sentences. Structure: if plus simple present here, and after comma you have to use simple future. So there is a 2 part in the sentence. We know if plus sentence simple present comma simple future. So what is the structure of simple present? Subject plus V1 or V1S plus object or complementary. Here subject will or shall, or you can use can, may also, plus object or complementary. What is the usage of this? It is used to express probable or possible actions if a condition fulfilled. It is something likely to happen, right? If you work hard, you will pass SSC, right? There is a probability here. If you work hard, you will pass SSC. If you don't work hard, you won't pass SSC. If Sangeeta sings songs well, she can win the first prize. If Sangeeta doesn't sing songs well, she can't win the first prize, isn't it? There is a probability here. If I find her address, I will send her an invitation. If I don't find her address, I won't send her an invitation, isn't it? If it doesn't rain tomorrow, we will go to the beach. If it rains tomorrow, we won't go to the beach, right? There is a probability or possibility in these sentences. Please observe carefully and understood well, right? Thank you, students. I hope you all understood well. Thank you.